Throughout our 20 districts statewide, we serve all water. Our customers could be a school, fire department, and residents. Del Oro uses internet in many forms, from cellular phones to data collecting devices to SCADA, which allows for field automation with pumps, tanks, allowing us to control those assets in the field without physically being on site. Without it, it's manual control.
So on the morning of November 8th, I proceeded to our water treatment facility up in Sterling City. When I left the treatment plant, I noticed as I was coming down the driveway, the huge plume of smoke. So I proceeded to head towards our Magalia facilities. I also turned my radio onto a local station and I heard that the fire was at Camp Creek Road out of Polga. And I thought, oh, it's far away.
I was at Magalia checking one of our districts right there. There's a big ball of flames and it looked like an explosion. The town just became bumper to bumper cars. People were trying to get out. We did what we had to do to keep the pumps going, keeping the crews going, keeping the water flowing for the hydrants. When the electricity went out and the SCADA, the internet went out, we lost total communication, not only with our automatic pumps and our storage tanks, we also lost it with our crew.
When we started to look for our field staff personnel through our various applications to locate them, we weren't able to get a GPS coordinate.
I made phone calls to my wife and to my mother and said, to get out. There was fire all around us, the sound of propane tanks exploding and trees popping, debris falling onto the hood of the truck, and people screaming for me to turn around, not to go that direction. And I didn't get back up into Magalia until around 5 in the afternoon. Got our diesel generator up and running, got water pumping into the system. Had to stop by my house to see if it was standing, and of course it wasn't, and retrieved my safe.
This happens to be our closest local districts that we serve, and we felt miles away from Paradise and our staff here. We had no communication. I made at least 40 phone calls throughout that weekend to no avail, looking for some sort of communication device that would allow us to bridge the downed phones. After the fire passed through our area, it was still in our district to the north. We received a call from Christy Mercado, and Christy said, "I'm with FirstNet, what do you need?" And in about 5 minutes, they solved our problem. A Cradlepoint 900 would allow our SCADA to work using the FirstNet SIM card. Once we connected it, everything fired right up. And instantly, SCADA was working, the alarm stopped. We were able to see what pumps were off, what pumps were stuck in manual mode, what pumps were still running, where our tank levels were. It was pretty spectacular that day. I'd heard about FirstNet before, and I was under the understanding that FirstNet was for first responders only. When I think of FirstNet now, I think of endless opportunities. We are now a FirstNet customer for life.